The grocer's children stood in the doorway of the inner office. The boy held his sister's hand. A jeep plowed through the front of the office. Planks of cheap wood splintered inward. Jacoby shielded his face with his hands. The jeep stopped just over the threshold of the building. Jacoby stepped back when he made out who was getting out of the vehicle. He grimaced. The priest. Nolan was banged up. His left arm hung limp at his side. His dirty face barely contained his simmering rage. It was a face that mirrored Rosalo's at its murderous peak. "You coward," Nolan spat. Jacoby backed away from the priest. "No, they were slaughtering us." "Us? You're still alive. You ran to save yourself." "No, that's not true." Nolan closed in on him, ready to beat him to death. "How many people have died because you failed to act?" Nolan said. "How many died because you ran away?" The white figure who was just at the door appeared behind Nolan at the shattered office front. He ambled over to Nolan. Nolan had no idea the monster was so close. Jacoby finally saw the undead thing. He raised his gun. The demon shoved Nolan out of the way. The priest fell into the office wreckage, unable to get up right away. Jacoby fired at the thing. Bullets pelted the revenant in the chest, drawing no blood and offering no protection. Jacoby threw his empty gun at the intruder. He turned to run into his inner office, but the grocer's children slammed the door shut and locked it before he could get in. Jacoby cried out in anguish. He tried not to look the monster in the eyes. Nolan watched on as the thing wrenched Jacoby's head back. Jacoby's meaty throat was fully exposed. The thing sank his black teeth into the constable's neck and throat. Jacoby's cries turned to bubbly gasps. The monster ripped away flesh, arteries, muscle, and sinew. Jacoby tried to collapse, but the monster held him up by his head. With his head in both hands, the man squeezed until Jacoby's skull broke and fragmented into his brain. Jacoby stopped squirming. The thing let go of Jacoby. He surveyed his handiwork impassively for a moment before turning to leave. From the ground, Nolan watched the creature walk past him. Once the demon, ghost, or whatever it was had gone outside, the priest managed to get up.